Hi guys, Jasmo here, and this is a quick update after day one of the Crucible League. I'm gonna talk about my progress, the character, the build so far, how did my league start go, and what I think about the league mechanic. So first of all, my league start went pretty well. I started by leveling the character from level 15-9. I was doing some heist. After doing heist, my plan was to do logbooks and to craft with rogue. Unfortunately, the logbooks were way more expensive than I would like. They were for like 20 chaos instead of costing like 10 chaos, so double the price of what they would normally cost. So I decided instead of doing the logbooks, I will instead do more heist, progress the Atlas very quickly, and continue with even more heists. So I got to T16 maps, I cleared the Atlas. Basically I'm missing maybe like 2 maps or something like that to full Atlas, and I did it on absolutely bare bones, minimal, dirt cheap gear. So we got a Quill Rain that I 5-linked myself. We've got Queen of the Forest. How much is Queen of the Forest? Let's see right now. Queen of the Forest costs currently, error, doesn't trade site doesn't work. Okay, but I bought it for like 15 chaos or something like that. I got Karui Ward, got 3-step assault, got Ascent from the Flesh. This is a great combo that allows you to get huge amount of evasion to very quickly cap the Queen of the Forest, so that we got 50k evasion without using flasks or anything like that on a dirt cheap budget. And then I got 1 cluster jewel that I sniped, a 3 passive cluster, and also Enduring Composure, and that's basically it. The character has like very little gear invested into it. I still haven't rolled my flasks properly, and we're clearing T16s on absolutely nothing. We are very fast. This character has like 300 bonus movement speed, so it's really nice to clear heist, to clear maps with it, and everything just goes so much faster than on any other character. I've seen people play the Toxic Rain Ballistas, for example, and the Toxic Rain Ballistas, while they have easier time against bosses, for example, they are tankier. But even though this character doesn't really die, like in heist I don't die, and that's all I care about. I died in a few maps where they were like very rippy, because I had to do a rare corrupted T16 maps for the bonus objectives, and in those I died a couple times, but it's not a big deal. The character is generally avoiding getting hit by the nature of how quick it is, the phasing, the massive amount of evasion. I have spell suppression cap. We got 100% spell suppression. We've got 100% ailment avoidance. So the character is really quick, decently tanky enough for softcore to avoid all the damage and to level very comfortably. And I'm having a very good time with it. Basically invested so far almost no currency into it, and I'm saving the currency for important things. I have a few investments that I made, keeping the rest of currency liquid just to try to snipe something that comes on the market that I'm still waiting on, that hasn't appeared yet. But yeah, basically my plan for this league is to make a ton of currency through mainly heist, and later on I'm going to be exploring the league mechanic, because I feel like the league mechanic doesn't really offer you anything, unless, like, I mean, I'm using a unique weapon as well, so I cannot really use the league mechanic just in maps because it doesn't apply to that. So I could use it for currency if I wanted to just like unveil some trees on rare weapons, but I have better things to do for currency than unveiling weapons that nobody wants. So I will instead buy it from trade, or I will get a weapon that I want and then try to continuously like unveil trees until I get a good one for what I need, right? Later on when I get a better bow. But so far the league mechanic seems extremely underwhelming. I'm basically not interacting with it at all. I feel like it's a completely lost opportunity to add a lot of cool and interesting things to the league, but instead of making it rewarding, they made it so that it provides us with power creep and very strong addition to our characters, but basically you need to wait a long time until that becomes available, and if you don't know what you're doing, then basically there is no league mechanic for you. So for most people there's basically no league mechanic. Luckily the base game is very deep and very varied. There's so much stuff to do that doesn't really matter, but yeah, we are definitely experiencing the POE 2 coming soon. Have a bone, like have a little just whatever league mechanic put together in 5 minutes with some passive skills that are probably going to be skills that are like slightly revamped POE2 ascendancy skills or POE2 abilities or whatever put into these items, and that's basically what it feels like. It feels like this league mechanic has been done super quickly, zero effort put into it, and at the very least there should be like some loot explosion when you clear it and get the XP for the bow and also get some loot, right? And they completely missed the mark with that. When it comes to making currency, I'm doing a heist. My Atlas skill tree currently looks like this, which basically means I got map sustain, so I got all the map sustain, all the quant, like map duplication, blocking every single league mechanic except for heist, picking up all the heist nodes, picking up heist nodes here for the finer arts. If you are a heister, and heisting is going to be so much currency this league, it's actually crazy. You're going to see later the economy right now is good for heist, but it's going to get better and better as the game progresses. So like at the end of the week, at the end of the like 2 weeks, or it's going to be like absolutely insane for heist. But yeah, so for the choice here, this is something that you normally want to pick because you want to get the deception contracts, but also the engineering contracts are very, very good. If you can buy engineering contracts in bulk from people for like 1 chaos each, definitely buy them and then run them and quickly check for open all the chests. Don't do the target at the end, just check all the chests, open the question mark boxes and open the map boxes. The map boxes are absolutely insane. You can drop like 2 Cyrus influenced maps from that, or you can duplicate that with Vindiri. You can do crazy shit. You can get so many maps, sextants, chisels, like huge amount of maps. And at this point where maps are worth something, this is definitely very, very good pickup, right? So I definitely recommend checking out your engineering contracts and running them as well. I'm not picking these because I actually don't want level 3, 4, or 5. Actually, now I do want the level 3, so I should pick that so that I have more contracts to run with Gianna. But I was not running that because I needed still some contracts to level my rogues. So I needed level 1 and 2 contracts actually, so that's why I wasn't running that. But now I should actually select this. And then everything else picked from heist. We also have Stream of Consciousness to get more heist lockers because I'm not putting any scarabs or anything like that. And then we also have a betrayal mission, so I just got points to get as many betrayal missions as I can because betrayal is going to be really good money later on. I've done so far just mapping, heist, and I did a few blighted maps. Blighted maps are actually very, very good, especially when you're starting out. They allow you to do chaos recipe super quickly as well. I'm done with chaos recipe, but it was really, really useful. After a blighted map, I've done like, I got like 20 chaos from chaos recipe just from the amount of jewelry that you get. So if you're decently good at blighted maps, all you need is like, you can do the chilling towers, do more damage. Enchant that is extremely cheap. It costs like it's like the clear oil, just 2 clear oils or something like that. It's like super cheap enchant, and you want to be using the chilling towers, stunning towers, and the empowering towers, and maybe somewhere close to the pump. Maybe you want some like the minions, the ranged minions, right, that will help you shoot things down that are locked by the other towers. So Blight is also very, very good. People are running all kinds of Atlas strategies, and there's absolutely nobody running heist. I've been monitoring the different items that would pop up on the trade that come from heist, and there is just absolutely nothing. Like almost nobody is running heist. Therefore, it's going to be extremely profitable because the fewer people run it, the better it is, right? Because if things are rarer, then people are willing to pay more. There is less undercutting and so on. So I'm definitely very happy that this was my league starter, because for the past 3 leagues, every single time I was like, God damn it, why didn't I start TR right away? Why didn't I start with heist right away? And now that I'm doing it and it's already paying off and we're already making good currency, and it's just gonna get better and better and better as the week progresses and people start getting more money. It's just gonna be so far ahead on the curve in terms of the economy compared to the rest of the league that we're gonna be doing very, very well. I did a few little flips. I haven't done much flipping or crafting. I did a few little flips of just like random stuff I noticed. For example, there is this new divination card for the Val, was it Cold Snap? Val Cold Snap, level 21, 20 quality. You need 4 cards, and they were selling for like 3 chaos, and so 3 times 4, that's 12, right? So I bought all the cards for 12 chaos, and then I was selling the Valcold Snap 2120 for 40, right? So almost 4 times the money. So there was like a little market inefficiency that I found out. I did it like 5 times, and then the price got a little bit closer to what it should be, but it still, I think, is profitable. So there's tons of stuff like that with cards that you can flip, but I'm paying attention mostly to heist and trying to set up my rogues and everything. I got some decent gear on my rogues now, starting to collect a lot of good stuff. Like, for example, level 15 haste on the arrowheads. I got +1 disguise kit for Gianna. I rolled this one myself, which is with alterations. Alterations are super cheap. And I got her fully leveled. Almost everybody, I think maybe everybody, no, I just don't have level 5 Niles and level 5 Nanette, but everything else is fully leveled. So I'm starting to do some blueprints as well. Done a few blueprints, and they are very, very profitable, because virtually anything you find in them, it's going to be super easy to sell, because nobody's doing this. Pretty sure this is the only Rogue Harbor instance. That's all of the people that are running this, and they're all like low levels as well. Yeah, level 88, level 70, level 70. So people are level 65. Yeah, so people are doing heist a little bit to get some extra money, but I definitely recommend it. Even if you're not gonna get to like T16 maps or T14 maps, you can just park yourself at wherever, like whatever tier you're comfortable, and just like interchangeably do maps. You find some contracts, run the contracts, run heist, and then go back to maps, and you're gonna make more currency, and you're gonna be able to progress your character. I haven't had to update my gear at all. This is all like basically what I ended the campaign with, after doing a little bit of heist, buying things for like, I don't know, 30-40 chaos or something like that worth of gear. And that's basically carried me to T16 maps with ease, and we're going very, very fast. So I'm very happy about this. I'm gonna go now and continue doing some heist, getting better trinket, because right now I just got some alterations as chaos and transmutations as alchemies, but we're gonna get some better trinket going, and then hopefully upgrade my gear and go faster and faster and make bigger and bigger amounts of money faster and faster. So that's it for this little update. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.